Why is it easier to imagine the end of the world than it is to imagine the world changing for the better?
Good question.
My name is Joan Clevillé and I'm the artistic director of Joan Clevillé Dance. We are an independent company based in Dundee, which is a small city in the east coast of Scotland.
I wish for a home of my very own.
So I suppose Plan B for Utopia came from the need to reconcile a little bit my artistic practice and my choreographic practice, which sometimes can feel a little bit removed or in its own bubble, with questions that I had about my own personal life, about how do I live my life in the most sort of sustainable, ethical way. How am I contributing to the bigger picture? And is it possible to actually discuss those really big, important subjects and topics through dance? You know, is that a good idea? And how explicit do I have to be? So I think the piece, in a way, it really reflects the creative process, because the piece became a series of attempts at trying to find a language through dance and theatre and storytelling to articulate those issues. There is a narrative frame in the piece. We've got two dancers, two characters that are addressing the audience from the very beginning. They are asking questions about how is it possible to have a conversation about changing the world without sounding like a dreamer, without being cynical. They're trying to find a way to convey those questions, and so that's what they do, very much in dialogue with the audience. Of course, as the piece develops, we start realizing that there is also a relationship between those two performers. They interact with each other, and of course, things get tangled. They get affected by each other and by what is happening really on stage in real time. And so, little by little, I think, as an audience member, you start getting involved in their own story, and that, in a way, becomes meaningful as well.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces